Hello, Pam Burrows People Booster, broadcasting to you from Shedlington Hall. And this morning's a little bit unusual because I've just come off an interview with BBC Radio Nottingham, who wanted to ask me about what's life like at the moment being self-employed. And I had to say, well, do you know what? It's a little bit tricky. Oh, there goes Roger. And so I was talking about there's going to be an announcement later on today by the government to say what they're doing for self-employed people. We're kind of last on the list for notification about what's happening, and we'll see how that goes. But one of the things that the producer asked me yesterday in preparation for the programme is, let us know what you're raging about. And I thought it's really interesting because there was a time where I would have raged, and a lot of that comes out of fear and the unknown and stress, but also habits from going kind of feeling like you're out of control or fear of losing something or whatever. But it basically can become a habit that you repeat, and you just have the one way of reacting to things that aren't how you want them to be. So I thought I would just talk about that a little bit this morning, that it's really important that you notice what you're getting angry about at the moment. And I made a decision a couple of weeks ago that I wasn't going to get angry. I can be disagreeing with something and I can think it's not right and I can want things to be different, but I'm going to stop getting angry at people who seem to be in opposition to me. So whether that's politically or morally or whatever, you know, people getting angry about the people who are they, who take too many toilet rolls, or the people who panic buy, or the people who still go out and about when they're supposed to be isolating. And you know, and people in power who may not be doing what you want them to do, or just are a different political party to who you'd vote for. And I just started to realise that anger wasn't very useful to me. It wasn't really doing anything other than kind of raising my adrenaline levels. So I wanted to talk to you about adrenaline because I had a bit of it going on this morning just before the Roger's having a mad half hour again. Just before the radio interview, I realised that my heart was racing, and I did some of the things that I do to release anxiety. So I did some yoga, I did some breathing, and I did some shaking. I've got a whole video on shaking, how to shake off anxiety, which is I find it just really useful because adrenaline is such a physical thing. You need something physical. You can do breathing and you can change the way that you're thinking, but actually the adrenaline is set up to do something very physical. So sometimes we need to just shake our whole body, and particularly the wrists flapping like this, which affects certain nerve endings, in order to get rid of that feeling. Now, I've had a couple of incidents where adrenaline has taken over, where I've been doing a big speech and for some reason it's been, you know, a kind of bigger deal than usual, and I get a lot of adrenaline going. And then, particularly in the menopause, when I'd got a lot of hormonal kind of ebbs and flows and craziness going on, if I hadn't eaten anything or hadn't eaten enough, the adrenaline would have a bigger impact and make me feel like a full-on panic attack, because adrenaline affects your blood sugar levels. So in this time of unrest and uncertainty, I just wanted to remind us all, myself included, because the radio thing this morning was at 7:20 in the morning, so I hadn't had my breakfast yet, and I suddenly realised, adrenaline plus empty stomach, it's almost like having a bottle of vodka in the morning. It's just going to send you all out of kilter. So just look out for that. If you've been feeling a bit anxious, a bit unsettled, do recognise that when you keep yourself topped up with healthy food, you're less likely to be impacted by the adrenaline when you start to worry about things. So that's really important. Anyway, we haven't had a stretch yet, and that's even more important. So let's stretch up, breathe in, stretch to one side. Are you coming with me? And breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, take your arms all the way back and roll your shoulders a few times and release. Ow! I've just been got. So that's my stretching and a little bit more adrenaline from Roger. Thanks for that. The other thing really important that I want to tell you is that I wanted to do a bit more. I wanted this to be a bit more interactive. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, that's Friday 27th of March, and Saturday at 3 o'clock, Saturday the 28th of March, I'm going to do a free webinar, which basically is an online video, but you get to be interactive with me. So I can see you if you've got your camera switched on, and you can talk to me, ask me questions, and I'm going to give you some techniques for reducing stress and boosting your immune system. So if you want to join me, you need to download the Zoom app. So just go on Google and look for Zoom, and the web address is www.zoom.us, and just sign up, give yourself a free account on Zoom so that you've got a Zoom account, and then in Zoom meetings you put in the number 79743094442. Now if you can't remember that, it's my phone number with the 0 missing from the front. So I will put that in the comments so that you've got it, but that's all you need. You will then get to my Zoom room at either 1 o'clock Friday the 27th or Saturday the 28th at 3. So join me and let's have some fun online. It's completely free. I just want to offer you something that might be useful, and do remember to breathe, and also remember that you are a star, and that stands for someone truly amazing. Really, yes, really. Even when you think you're not doing enough, or you're not doing it right, or you're just in a bit of a pickle about what's going on, you're still doing the best you can with what you have. So stay strong, relax, it's all going to be okay. We're just going to take one day at a time, one breath at a time. Let's slow it all the way down. And if you can get outside today, have a bit of nature. It's so peaceful. I hope you have somewhere that you can see some blue sky, hear the birds sing, and just breathe today. Lots of love, and I'll catch you tomorrow round about 8 o'clock all over the internet, and hopefully tomorrow at 1 on Zoom. Come Zoom with me, come fly with me. Stop singing. Okay, I'll go. Bye.